My guest tonight is a comedian and an actress who has appeared in Curb Your Enthusiasm, Blackish, and Pootie Tang. Greatest movie title of all time. Now you can see her in the new film Breaking News in Yuba County. Please welcome one of my favorites, Wanda Sykes. How are you, Wanda?
I'm doing quite well. How are you, Conan?
I'm okay. I think I speak for all of us when I say hold up with family during quarantine. It can be great. And then there's a whole other side to that coin. How are you doing?
You know what? I'm afraid to complain.
Yeah.
That's how I am. You know, it's like, oh, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, you see the rest of the stuff that's going on. I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty good. But, yeah, I know exactly what you mean about being held up with family and when the kids doing the online studies, school.
Well, who's like, for example, who does the cooking in this situation? In your house, who does the cooking?
Well, I like to cook.
Mm-hmm.
I like to cook. So I do most of the cooking. But it's been, like I said, not going to complain, but I haven't had an oven since like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving.
Did your oven blow up or something? What happened?
Our oven just died. I don't know what happened, Usually when I go away for a while and I come back, something's broken. Something's not working anymore.
Right.
So this time they killed the oven. So I've been...
It's hard to kill. You know what? I'm thinking about it. It's hard to kill an oven. It really is.
Hey, I don't know how she did it, but Alex broke a Volvo. You know how hard it is. You know how hard it is to break.
Alex is your wife. She broke a Volvo?
Yeah, I shouldn't say she did it, but all I know is my car was fine, and then she drove it. I came back. It was in the shop for like 2 weeks.
Wait, so you don't have an oven. How do you cook if you don't have an oven? You said you haven't had an oven in months. What do you do?
Right. Everything has been going on the grill. Anything that needs to go in the oven, I cook it on the grill, which is real fun when you're standing in snow.
Yeah, that's right. Because you're on the East Coast now, so man, grilling out in the snow is not a joy.
No, and I know my neighbors are probably like, man, I knew black people like barbecue, but she is taking it to the next level. This bitch is always on that barbecue.
This is not helping with the stereotype. That's the problem.
Not at all.
Now wait a minute. Are you doing shopping yourself, or do you do Instacart? Like a lot of people like to get on the phone and do that Instacart during a pandemic, or do you like to go yourself?
I like to go myself, but I'm not, I don't go like often. I make a big list. I do a huge, shop, and I do the face mask and the face shield and all. But I was in Whole Foods, spending my kids' college fund, and you got to do that joke. I don't know why we all do it.
Trust me, it's incredible. You go to Whole Foods and you look at a bag of grapes and you think, I need to call my accountant first. It's incredible. Yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, so you're at Whole Foods.
Right. And I'm doing my shopping. And at first, I guess not really paying attention, but I'm like, wow, there's a lot of young black people in here shopping at Whole Foods. We coming up. This is nice. And I realized oh no, they're shopping for other people. So
they're the Instacart shoppers, right? They're actually doing the shopping. And then I was like, damn, they're all these young people putting themselves at risk doing the shopping, and they got to go home to their parents or other family members who, like I said, it's like really putting us at risk. But hey, white people, enjoy your Chilean sea bass. Don't even think about it. Yeah, that's not right. That's not right. Yeah. Well, what about your kids? Are your kids? I'm thinking, nope, I have not eaten Chilean sea bass for a while, so I have no guilt there. Are your kids, they're doing the learning online? Because mine liked it at first, and then they've started to burn out on it. Are your kids okay with school online?
They are, and they actually get to go to school, so it's like, back and forth.
Oh, that's good. That makes a big difference.
It breaks it up. Yeah, we like them going to school.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, my son likes online.
Yeah. I'm about to enroll my son in the Army just to get him out of the house. He doesn't know about it. And he's only 15, but I'm going to talk to the government and see if I can let's get him stationed in Guam for a while,
Hey, so if you give me a twofer.
I'm curious about something. You mentioned your wife, Alex. Alex is French.
Right.
Are your kids growing up learning to speak French? Are they learning it so that they can be fluent?
Learning. They are fluent.
They are fluent, right.
They are fluent in French. That was their first language.
That's their first language. That is I think that's very cool myself. I think to have that kind of, to have a brain that knows two languages and is learning them that early is incredible. But is it weird if Alex and the kids are speaking French and you're there at the table? Does that get awkward?
It does. And, and I'll ask, hey, can we, because the rule is at the table, that we speak English. Mm-hmm. But, they slip into the French. But here's the thing. I know a little bit more French than I'm letting them on, letting them know. They're not on to me yet. So right. I listen and, I can pick up stuff. And I freak them out, too, because if I hear them talking about the food, and if my wife says something like, oh, this could use some, mustard. And I'm sitting there and I'll eat and I'll go, you know what? I think this could use some mustard. And they're all like, oh. they freak out like, how did she know? What?
That's great. They think you have an amazing palate or that you're extrasensory perception. You and I had a similar experience that I wanted to bring up, which is both of us hosted the White House Correspondents Dinner during the O'Brien. That's an amazing Freudian slip. During the O'Brien administration. Yes.
Do you want to announce something, Conan?
I just want to say that I feel in many ways I co-ran the country with Barack Obama during that 8-year period. During the Obama administration, we both had a chance to do the White House Correspondents Dinner. That's a thrilling gig. I found it to be very exciting. I had done it once under Clinton, and then with the Obamas there. What people don't know, and I think you had this experience too, is that the comedian goes after the president. So we're sitting there, and President Obama would get up, absolutely destroy, great jokes, amazing delivery. And I was sitting next to, you sit next to the First Lady. So you sit next to Michelle Obama while you're watching the president kill, and then you have to go up next. What was that experience like for you?
You pretty much mapped it out. Yeah, I mean, you're sitting there and you have your, I have my cards, mm-hmm. and he's just killing, and he's doing some stuff that I was going to do. So
yes, that's what I wanted to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah. So so you really have to listen to make sure you don't, do a joke he's doing.
Right.
And while he's going through, doing his act, the First Lady is just like trying to talk to me, trying to make some contact here. And I know she was just being nice, being very generous and trying to make me feel comfortable and maybe trying to relax me. But that's not what you do to a comedian when we got to go up.
Who's about to go on. Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about, because I was sitting there and I'm watching the president like a hawk, because he's covering all these areas. And of course, I've got my 50 cards of all the jokes I'm going to do. And I'm flipping through, and then he'll mention something. He'll mention an area, and I'll go like, and I'll find that card and rip it up. And meanwhile, yes, Mrs. First Lady, yes, Mrs. Obama, yes, I do like pudding, and I'm going to have my pudding. Hold on a second, what's that? Huh? And it's crazy making. It's crazy making, but it was still, she was absolutely delightful and incredibly nice. And then one of the first things the president did when I was sitting there, when he got up, was he made some kind of just fun, harmless dig at me, like it was a roast. And he just did a dig at me, and the whole crowd was wondering, well, what do we think about this? And the First Lady shook her head like, no, and put her arms around me like, not Conan. And the whole crowd was like, they booed the president. So I owe the First Lady a huge one for that. Let's talk about breaking news in Yuba County. This is a really fun role for you. I can tell you're having fun with this role. First of all, you get to wear this incredible wig, this amazing wig. Mm-hmm. My career would be so different if I had this wig and stuck with this. It's fantastic. And you get to play this character who really lets to just, I don't know, let it all hang out there. Like there's a scene where you destroy stuff in a mall. You absolutely you destroy a bunch of things. And looking at you, I can tell Wanda's having fun.
Oh my God, it was the best. It was a jewelry store, mm-hmm. and we were, pulling off a heist. So smashed through the mall, through the glass and everything. Ripped the door off of the jewelry store with our tow truck, right? Mm-hmm. And just go in and just start smashing and grabbing. It was the best. The prop guy had to run a couple times to tell me, no, not that case. Don't smash that case. Smash that case.
You got carried away a little bit, yeah.
I got carried away a little bit, but I never felt that before. Just to run in, destroy stuff, and with not being held responsible or no repercussions. I'm like, it's like a little taste of what it's like to be white.
Well, and then you go home and you order Chilean sea bass.
There you go.
You don't even leave the house.
Exactly.
Well, we have a clip here, and this is really fun. This is a fun scene where you're holding Awkwafina prisoner, mm-hmm. and you've got a gun on her. And I've never been in a movie as an actor, but I've always thought, it must be fun. I'm not a gun person. I don't own a gun, but it must be fun. As a kid, I ran around with a cap gun. It must be fun to have a gun in a scene, when you know that no one's going to get hurt. And it feels like this is you having more fun with this character.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this clip from breaking news in Yuba County.
No, we don't want to hurt you.
Well, you're going to die tonight.
You're going to die tonight.
You're going to die tonight.
Nobody's dying tonight. Just
Yeah.
just gonna call the boss, make an even exchange. So everybody just chill out.
Yeah, chill out. Or I'll chew you out.
You're not going to do shit, old lady.
Holy shit!
Get your ear up.
Oh shit, take this. Talk to him. I'll keep her quiet.
I'm available.
We have your daughter. Release your hostage.
Nina!
Or we will kill her.
Oh, I'm going to rip your door.
This time's going to be your face.
God damn it. I gotta go, Janelle. I gotta go. Janelle's in labor.
Would you mind if I held on to this?
Yes, I do mind.
Okay, you know what? You are right. This belongs to you. This is yours.
You don't shoot her whole ear off, just her earlobe.
Just her earlobe. Just the earlobe. Because I'm not really that good at it. And I didn't even want to shoot her. It kind of just went off.
Yeah, that's right. So it's okay, too. If you're going to lose a part of your body, just earlobe, I think, kind of acceptable,
Right. It's like a piercing.
Yes, exactly. You did her, which is a favor, in my opinion. She should have paid you. Did your parents, I know that your parents, I believe, got vaccinated. Mine got vaccinated last week, and yours got vaccinated as well?
Yes, my mom is actually, I talked to her today. She's getting her second shot, if not tomorrow, the following day. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm very excited about it. She's happy about it. And my dad, he gets his next shot, I think the following week or whatever. So, anything that can get her back in the casinos, she's going to be happy.
She likes
casinos and church. That's her.
Her two things are she likes to go to the casino and she likes church.
If she can find a church with some slot machines in the basement.
I hope that for her, It's also important to get the message out. I know that in the African American community, there's rightly some suspicion about the vaccine. And when I say rightly, I mean historically, there's a good reason why Black people are wary of a government-endorsed vaccine, but we want to get the word out that I think of all the people that have been vaccinated so far, I think 60% are white and only 5% are Black, and we want to make sure that people in that community know that these vaccines are safe and they need to go out when it's their turn and get vaccinated. Absolutely. My parents are in their 80s. The first shot they had no problems with, and they're excited to get the second one. Yeah. It's safe, and I mean, it's killing us. Our communities are being the most affected by it. So we got to get this vaccine. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're getting that word out there, and I'm glad your folks are doing well. Let me make sure I get the word out on breaking news in Yuba County. It's terrific. It's now available on digital and in select theaters. And you want to see this film just to see, if nothing else, Wanda's really funny. She's great performance, and this wig. I'm telling you, this wig is fantastic. Wanda, thank you so much for talking to me, and continue to stay safe, and don't take any shit off these people, talking French to you in your own home. I got you, Conan. I got your back. All right. Thank you, Wanda. Appreciate it.